What's going on, everybody? Brent here. Was not planning on doing an episode today. This is actually the third episode that I've been able to put out this week. So if you haven't had a chance, go back and check out some of the other episodes. But I felt today was kind of an important day just to put out a little episode. As you see here, I'm just sitting enjoying some delicious Sheetz coffee. If you're in the northeastern United States area, you may be familiar with Sheetz. Let me grab some of that there. Delicious. Sheetz. Try it out. Send me some coffee, Sheetz. Do something. Alright, but anyway, I felt it was important to put out an episode today. It's Friday, the 24th of February, 2012. I went on a pick yesterday because my friend actually set it up with this lady that he knows. It's kind of a sad story. Her son actually committed suicide this past year. I guess also her husband left her. Her mother passed away in the last year. Just lots of unfortunate, sad circumstances. She was a very nice but yet bitter lady, which I can understand why she's bitter being in a position like that. She's, I guess, being forced to move. She can't afford her mortgage. All sorts of bad things going on in this lady's life. I feel really bad, but I tried my best as a picker to help her out, given that she's in such a tough situation right now. So I paid up on a couple items. She's trying to sell as much as possible. She's trying to put together an auction. I gave her some business cards of some good auctioneers that I know will be able to sell some of her items for top dollar. I tried my best. I actually went to her house with $500 because I wasn't sure exactly what she had, and advertising stuff is the stuff that I typically buy. I actually only expended $100. I let my buddy $200 to buy some stuff from her as well. So between me and him, I think we spent $320 to be exact. I think he spent $220. I know I spent $100. Actually got some stands for the co-op booths as well, which I won't be able to show you today. But let me just get into the picks here. And I know I'm going to break even, but I stepped outside of the box a little bit. I didn't go with, mainly advertising like I typically do. So let's get into these picks. Keep in mind that I spent $100, and I would just like you guys to tell me how you thought that I did. First off, we got this drink, Coca-Cola beer cap. It's marked 1925. This is one of the only things I actually looked up. It's not too valuable, probably between $15 and $30. I only paid $5 for this. This potentially may be one of my biggest scores of the day. I think it's really, really cool. I'm probably going to put this on eBay. Let me get another drink of the coffee here real quick while you check out that, even though it's not a great view. Alright, moving on here. As you can see, first off, my office is crammed right now with stuff, in the process of a lot of things. Alright, right here. This is, again, going along with the theme that I typically don't buy certain things like I did this time. This is definitely fits in that category. Very large, very in charge. It's a military crate of some sort. You see L.R. Olson, W. Olson from Bigler, PA. All kinds of cool markings on it. More markings down here. It's not in the best shape. The handles are beat up. It's kind of dark. You can't really see that. There, you can see that one a little bit better. How the handle's kind of ripped there. It's a cool box. I'll show you the inside here in a second, but there's some other things I'll get to in a moment. But I paid $15 for the box. Not exactly sure how much this may be worth. If you have any ideas, I'd like to hear it. I'm thinking maybe around 50 if I'm lucky. 25 to 50. Lots of dirty stuff. This lady's property. I haven't been on a pick like this for a while. I was digging through dirty, dingy attics and barns and sheds. I was climbing in tree houses on ropes. I mean, it was the kind of thing you dream of as a picker, honestly. It was crazy. But here, moving on, I picked up this cool little toy phone. Keep in mind that everything you're seeing here was $100 total. Not too valuable, but it's a cool little phone. Definitely don't see them like this anymore. You know, maybe $5–10 if I'm lucky. This is probably one of my favorite things because you guys know that I buy these all the time. This is a, whoops, upside down there. But this is a Brownie camera, cool Kodak camera. Probably get between 15 and 20 from this down at my one spot in Bellefonte, PA here. Typically I wouldn't buy something like this either because it's actually missing the lid and it's got some, you know, writing and stuff in it. But let me try to see if I can get it. There we go. Bradley's kindergarten material. It's a Milton Bradley box. It's pretty cool. Maybe I can clean it up a little bit. Only paid a couple bucks for it. Pretty unique. Here we have a cool little bottle that I got. Dirty bottle. It's got some advertising on it. It says, what is it, Castoria? I can't even read it, honestly. Can't quite make out that. Something Fletcher's. I don't know. It's a cool little bottle. I got this bottle. It is a cool little Smile bottle. Don't know too much about that, but I liked it. It's got some chipping going on in it and whatnot. Next up we got this. It is a cool... I read it yesterday, but I can't remember. It's early in the morning kind of here. Conjola, I think. Very dirty. Chipped in the top. Again, I was trying to help this lady out as much as I possibly could. And I know I'll at least break even on these items. Next up I got... I kind of ripped that off almost there a little bit. It's a primer can. Cool little advertising on that. She had this up in a cabinet that she was calling the time capsule. This thing was coated with probably an inch of dust. No joke. We got a cool little cabinet right here. This was out in this lady's playhouse for her kids. It opens up. Not really, again, this is something I typically don't buy too much of, but it's unique. I thought it was kind of cool. We'll see where that goes. So we got all these things. Here you see two big cans here. There's two more right here. They're all about the same. These are Senpico lubricants. I don't think they're too top dollar, but I got all four. She actually said $10 on all four. Again, I felt bad. I know I could probably sell them for around 10 a piece. Give or take. So I gave her 15 bucks for all four. I actually gave her more than she asked, which I felt good about. And finally, we got this little crate right here. This is an Abbott's crate. Abbott's Dairy. You can kind of see that there. Let me get into what's inside. Kind of a beat up Jack Frost bottle. Couple bucks on that probably. This is a the Bayer Club, Tyrone, PA. I don't know. Some kind of a bottle. Couple bucks on that probably. Unique little scale here. I've sold several of these in the past. This should do pretty well. It's in decent shape. Just like everything else I got, though, completely dirty. Hoping to get maybe 20 bucks out of that. Here we got everything falling over. We got an Epsom salt can. Still got some Epsom salt in there. I think it's hard as a rock. But cool little piece. Couple bucks on that. I don't know why I bought this thing. Actually, I know why. Let me tell you why. This is a door to like a toy refrigerator from back in the day. And the reason I bought it is because it actually advertises real brands. You got Borden's. You got Dole. All Sweet. What is it? Kraft. Lady. Bird's Eye. Parquet. I mean, that's just cool. It's just a piece. I mean, it's beat up. There's stickers on it. It's just a piece of a toy. I thought it was cool. Perhaps somebody else will at one of my co-ops. A couple bucks maybe. Got this very obscure art. I guess this is the last item. It's got a couple markings on it. Sri Jai Hanuman. I have no idea. But it's a unique little art piece. This potentially could be 10 or so bucks at one of my co-ops. I don't know. But, as you see, a bunch of stuff that I typically wouldn't buy. Some of it which I would. But, I mean, just quite the variety of unique stuff. I need to clean up these tins. I need to dust off and clean up all this other stuff that I got. certain things I can put for sale right away, like the camera and whatnot. That Coca-Cola bottle opener that I showed you guys, I can put that for sale right away. This art piece will probably go down to one of the co-ops. Just some unique stuff, $100. Help this lady out. I feel blessed to have everything that I have. I feel blessed to be able to spend my full time picking and making a successful profit each and every month. I feel blessed that I have gained the knowledge that I have gained to be able to support my passion. I'm just very thankful. I just wanted to share this stuff with you guys to show you that you can do good and still, you know, support your bottom line, which is making a profit and supporting yourself. So curious what you guys think. What do you think will do the best? Which item do you think I potentially will make more money than I thought? And have you guys ever helped out somebody in a situation like, unfortunately, this lady was in? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching all the episodes this week. And if you haven't done so, go back, check those out, comment on some of those. And I'm sure I'll be back sometime next week with a brand new episode. I don't really have any picks lined up right now. I'm going to be working this weekend at my booth in Bellefonte, as well as working on my booth in Milroy, getting some of the new stands. That's another thing. I picked up a very cool $20 stand. It's about a 6-foot tall stand. It's a 6-foot tall wooden stand that I'm going to put down in my booth in Milroy, and that's included in this $100 bundle. So, you know, possibly even did a little bit better than I thought. But regardless, I'm not going to bore you guys anymore. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.